another podcast, another episode. Man, it's been a minute. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Amazon literally is my life at this point, bro. Literally in my life at this point. As y'all can see, man, I got AJ with me, got my boy Jalen with me, man. How y'all been up? What y'all been up to, though?
Man.
Before we even get into the nitty gritty, how have y'all been, man?
Man, I've been great, man. Just honestly.
My nigga just graduated too, if y'all know that.
Yeah.
He just graduated college and shit.
Shit, like him, working.
Wait,
you know, working, trying to start a business.
Bro, you the first nigga in our group to graduate college, nigga? I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. Half of us didn't go to college. They did. You know what I'm saying? They went to college and shit. I didn't do the college route.
I'm gonna get into that later, but college not needed. Not no more.
And that's coming from a graduate.
Yeah, I wouldn't have went to college if...
Well, you don't think what you went to college for, you gonna use in your life?
Hell, no, I'm using it for my business. I'm using it for the business.
Yeah, we gonna get into that as well. Jalen, what's up with you though, brother?
I just been working.
My nigga been streaming and shit. If y'all don't know, he's a streamer, dog.
Try for show. TRB FASHO. Try for show.
Y'all ain't gotta do all that spelling. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you. Make it easy.
But I been working. I graduated in December.
You pay your fans sick.
That's pretty much it with me for real. I'm really only gonna chime in on topics that I have no knowledge about, other knowledge topics that I don't know about. I'ma just chill. You know me. The game on. Tyrese hurt.
Hey, yeah, that's not... Braylon wanted the podcast during the game. He pulled up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. What is this, fourth quarter? 8 minutes left. It's 68-86.
Yeah.
Thunder, it's over.
We done bought... I was gonna say, that was a dagger right there.
By the time you see this, man, they done already celebrated their shit. They had a rally and shit. They got the parade on it.
Yeah.
Cause you know, if y'all don't know, Oklahoma City is basically like Arkansas's team, bro. We don't have an NBA team, and they the closest.
Yeah, shout out Jalen Williams, Isaiah Joe and shit. Okay.
But, my bad, y'all. But, like I said, we got a lot going on. We got a lot coming up. We finna get into a lot, dog. If you don't know, America is, it's a lot going on in America right now, dog. If y'all don't know, nigga, we just struck 3 nuclear plants in Iran, bro.
3 nuclear plants.
How y'all feel about that?
With a bomb that has never been used before in
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was the first time them bombs was ever used. Bunker busters. We ain't never had to.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I sure seen that though.
Yeah, we ain't never had to use them because we ain't never had to bomb a bunker. Like.
Oh. Okay, then.
Yeah, first time, like, well, it ain't the first time the B-2s was put in like combat, but that's the first time they carried that bomb too. They the only plane that can carry it.
Oh, you talking about those planes that look like a Lego set? Yeah. Like a Lego piece or some shit?
Yeah, them real thin planes, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought them was controlled by computers. I didn't know it was actually humans.
I did too.
They look small as hell though. Well, I had that today. That Popeyes wrap, shit was ass. I did I won't say a music video.
Shit.
I did a food review today.
That shit look ass.
That shit was cold, dry, no sauce in it, just mayonnaise, lettuce, and the chicken strip. You just get the tender box or some shit.
Mayonnaise is disgusting.
You don't eat mayonnaise at all? Like on your sandwiches or nothing, nigga?
I don't eat mayonnaise.
Your shit probably be dry.
Oh God.
I put mustard.
That's your like
just mustard?
Like that's your little sauce for your sandwiches is just mustard? So you got mustard, cheese, and meat.
If it's hamburger, mustard. If it's chicken, barbecue sauce.
Okay, well still a little off on mayonnaise. I gotta have mayo or something. Onions, nigga.
Bro, you can't add mayo and mustard, like.
Nah.
You typing it on like you typing it on like your food touching and shit, don't you?
Nah, my food can touch, but mayonnaise, nigga.
Sandwich spread. That's what it's called. That's what it was meant for.
Wait, isn't mayonnaise mixed with Wait, what is mayonnaise made of?
Shit, I forgot.
Yeah, do a fact check, maybe. What is mayonnaise made of? I want to say it's or is that ketchup that's got mayonnaise in it?
What?
Oh, what is mayo?
egg yolks, oil, acid, and salt.
Okay, that is nothing what I don't know what that I'm talking about. Is that Chat GPT?
Yeah.
So you can type some. I've never used Chat GPT in my life. So you just
yeah.
type a question and it
You might as
tells
well let me consult you real
Your
quick.
artificial intelligence, you gotta catch it up a little bit more then.
Damn, hold on. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Everything is evolving.
You
quick,
ain't used
dog.
AI once.
I've never used.
But I was gonna
AI
say,
in
you know, a
any way.
lot of niggas that ain't went to college haven't used like AI at all.
Okay,
That
now that do
rock
make
check,
sense.
I don't know
Okay,
shit about no.
Cause I
because
was-
most education people would be the ones that's like even like use ChatGPT because
Oh, like niggas in college.
yeah, like you gotta have a use case to use. I guess that makes sense. You gotta have a use case to use AI because
Like what am I use? You know what I'm saying? What am I
what you
using?
gonna use for? I mean,
I guess you can use it for content though.
I use it, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
It's just I don't know how to. That's
you
really
can
my thing. I
use
don't know
that
how to
bitch-
use it.
we'll talk about it right there.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Bro,
how to
I'm gonna show you ways. Like, I got the paid shit, so like you can see like some of the shit.
I
Like,
tried to use
Oh, you got like the very up. You
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
shit that you pay for.
yeah.
Not
So
the free version. Of
I can show you like.
What you say, Jeff?
I tried to use that hoe to make me a thumbnail nigga one time.
It didn't work.
I mean, it gave me a thumbnail, but it was fucked up. Like, it was all fucked up. They ain't to that level yet. But
It's growing.
Yeah, the moment I learned how to make my own thumbnails, it's over with.
I like Grok image generation better than ChatGPT right now too.
That's another one I don't know nothing about. Oh, this is the app. I mean the app for it.
Yeah, hold on, let me find that. See what
Chat,
I
let me
find
know.
out.
Chat, let me know in the comments, man, if y'all use Chat and GPT. You in school and that's what you use to cheat and shit. Let me know. It's cool though. Shit, if I would have known about that in high school,
Make a thumbnail.
I'd have been valedictorian.
what?
Nigga. Shit. Giving a speech and shit. Knowing all, I ain't learned a damn thing. I done searched all this shit up. Dude. But no, man. I got AJ got a spreadsheet. Now I ain't gonna say a spreadsheet or a little slideshow or no shit like that. But he got a couple tips and couple topics we want to touch on, bro. Cause like I told y'all, man, there's a lot going on in America right now, bro. And not even just America. We talking about across the globe, bro. You feel me? So
Yeah, for
I'm
real, man.
gonna let him really explain a little bit.
Yeah, so let me get to these notes real quick. I thought let me show you the thumbnail shit real quick just so you can get it.
Get a
Any
feel.
viewers, y'all not using AI, you're behind. Like my guy Braylon, y'all behind. It's what everybody using, businesses using.
Option one, like what?
This is why people are getting fired from their jobs and shit.
Nigga, did you just? Is that what you sent me? Did you just type that in and it made that?
Yeah, like I just told her to make a thumbnail based on what we was. Like it's not a good thumbnail. You can obviously go
Right,
edit,
edit
but like
it.
it'll
But, like,
make
it's
it
shit, it's a good
foundational.
start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
foundational. Like it'll get you somewhere.
Let me can I get that on my phone?
You can get ChatGPT or Grok more expensive.
Oh, you gotta pay for this?
No, you can use the free. You use the free.
Do it. Give me what's the name for free, like the thumbnails or something.
Yeah, but this is what I say about everything. You're not gonna get the best.
Yeah, the
service.
best. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
That's why I tell you.
What you pay a month?
ChatGPT 20, Grok 30.
Ain't bad. That's why I pay a bit more. To edit.
Yeah, but it's like if you're using that shit to make some money out of it, like you can
In fact, you can flip it and shit.
Yeah. You use the APIs and shit. You use all types.
Damn,
of
2.9 million, man. People. I guess, on the App Store, that's just 2.9, brother. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's a very efficient app.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
definitely gonna fuck with that.
But yeah, let's start it off.
Let's dive into it, man.
So shit, I'm gonna start it off. I want to speak today, not just from opinion, but from observation, concern, and hope. This isn't about blaming. This is about awakening. We're in a time where confusion is high, trust is low, people are distracted. But if we want real freedom, mental, economic, and generational, we need to relearn what power really means.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna pause you right there. That sentence alone makes so much sense. Cause bro, I done seen, if I'm tripping or if it's just me, I don't know if I'm tripping, if it's just me. My feed, bro, is damn near full of fucking AI, like fake AI videos of like fake rappers. Like, they're not real. They're fake rappers, but this AI like, bro, AI is believable as hell. You would think it's a real artist or a real, you know what I'm saying? AI is getting out of control, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. and I don't think like people like my parents, you know, older generations, man. My dad thought a news reporter, and if I can find a video, I'm gonna put the clip in here. But my dad thought a news reporter was like swimming with shark. Like I don't know, bro. Like I gotta put the clip on there so you can get it.
It makes sense.
But like in the clip, it was like a real woman, and it looked real, a real place and shit. And they had a shark swimming in the background. Like she said, it was flooded. It was, you just gotta see the video, bro. But the shit was crazy. It was damn near believable, and I can see why he believed it, especially him not knowing much about. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of that misinformation shit out here. That's why. Another thing, like my thing, cybersecurity, like by 2030, it's supposed to be like $1 trillion industry.
Damn.
$1 trillion.
20. That's not shit. It's 2025. That's 5 years.
Yeah, like the way COVID advanced everything, like it advanced everything rapidly.
Within a year,
Yeah,
like fam.
If
after
COVID never would have happened, we probably wouldn't be at this stage of AI and shit like this. Like everything would still be moving like at that normal pace it was moving at. But like,
what
COVID,
makes you think?
COVID made everything move fast.
Yeah, what makes you think that though?
Because everything went digital and like people started finding out better. Like people started realizing like, damn, like our digital life really ain't up to par with like how we living on some shit.
So are you saying COVID was a distraction to run a test?
Man, I don't even want to. We can get into that.
Damn, though, that makes sense.
On segment 3. On
yeah, I see what you. Yeah,
we gonna take.
Yeah, we gonna get. Y'all gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. But that makes sense, though. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I definitely that COVID shit. I believe a whole bunch of shit about COVID. It was put there to do a lot of shit.
Damn, though. So you think that when all the COVID shit happened, you think that advanced technology as a whole? You know what? You probably got a point because when that happened, they sent us home from school. And we was all digital like Chrome. They gave us Chromebooks and shit and all that shit to take home. I don't think I took my Chromebook home ever.
They told us seniors we was done.
Oh, senior. Oh, that was your senior year.
Seniors, we was done, nigga.
Oh, damn. So they were just like pushed y'all out.
Yeah, nigga, we stopped school, nigga, March 1st.
But at least y'all had a normal year though. Y'all had a normal year. Imagine my last senior year.
Prom, nigga.
That's the only thing you didn't get.
I mean, like,
I got half a football season.
Nigga,
I got
see,
half
them was your choices, though.
No,
them was your choices.
What you mean?
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna
COVID, nigga.
This, like, you think of a nigga that could play, bro, but just be bullshit. That was this nigga.
I used to, bro. And you know what? And we kind of get on.
I seen my nigga crash out about a mouthpiece. Nigga walked off the field about a mouthpiece.
Yeah, I did that, cuz. I told y'all know I was a hothead. Those who know me, if you're watching this and you went to school with me, you know I was a hothead. I'm a better man now.
Okay.
This is my biggest regret ever in high school or at school period. Acting a fool, not enjoying school. I wish because now the way life is now, nigga, how I ain't gonna say hard. It's hard, but like you know what I'm saying. How different back then, nigga. I didn't have a care about a bill, nigga. I didn't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, that wasn't my problem. You know what I'm saying? So. Back then, life was so simple, nigga, and looking back at it now, it's like, damn, I wish I enjoyed it for real. Like, I wish I wasn't so damn bad and acted a damn fool in sport. Who the fuck crashes out in sports? I had the key to the city. You had the key to bauxite, nigga. Selling. Then if I go back now, they gonna wonder, do you go to jail yet or some shit, nigga? I'm good, man.
Wait, elaborate more on, like, how you used to think back then, because that's gonna lead me into
shit like
no, I do want to know that. I do want to know.
Yeah,
like what the fuck
bro, I'll be real. From the outside looking in, bro. Like when I was playing, I'll be like, bro, like why the fuck do a nigga act like this?
Like why is he
like how is he
like
acting like this? That's how I used to be thinking.
It's like I had a reason.
No, we gonna leave that into the.
I think it's because
on me.
Honestly, bro. I think it's because, bro, I had so much pool there, Jalen.
Okay.
So it's like, nigga, I had so much pool to the point that
you knew coach gonna forget.
Like, and I know I'm gonna play like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that the niggas needed me or no shit, but like it felt, you know, as just like, damn, nigga, I'm running this shit. Like I can do what I want to do. That's how I was thinking. I was young.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was already bad. I mean, I had ADHD and shit anyway back then. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit, all type of factors that lead into it. Then on top of that shit, we was at a predominantly white school, so it's like. You knew how the locker room was, nigga, so it's like all that shit in one. It's just a little bit of everything. But it's no excuse, and I wish I did not do that because I did not enjoy school like I could have, but like that. I feel like school would have been a lot better, and I also wish I would have started vlogging and shit in school because I would be famous. I will be famous as a mother. With the locker room we had, shit. Probably canceled. But
Shit that went on at this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably be canceled for having shit, but you wouldn't know who I am. Leave that because. But yeah, man, I don't know why I was on that hot shit back then, dog.
Yeah.
What's y'all biggest regret, bro?
Not staying on football, shit.
Yeah, I just cannot see you playing football. What position did you play?
I played quarterback. If I didn't play quarterback, I was a cornerback or receiver.
Nigga, if you would have came to box out, you would have had your ass corner, kickoff return, punt off, kickoff. Nigga, you on what you flip a coin, nigga, coin toss. You on everything, nigga. But you said that yours is playing football. What about you, Joe?
Shit. You know, I was saying it used to be saying getting hurt, but like now it's really like.
You can't regret that.
Yeah, I was gonna say now it's really like.
You can't control it.
Nigga, I should have told Coach
Man,
Shaw.
you
I
did
should
get
have
hurt
told
twice.
Coach Shaw like, nigga, I'm getting some water, nigga.
Now you know you did get hurt twice in your career. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. Man. After that first one, I was done.
No, I
When
mean,
you broke
you
your
really
leg,
control that too.
got me
You was like,
fucked
shit,
up.
I'm finna go in the game. Fuck that.
I don't think you went back in after that last time you ever.
Nigga, I went back in for offense only, nigga. But I ain't go back
You
in
wanna
on
go
defense.
to-
But nigga, I say really like more of on the soul of not taking stuff as serious. Like when it came to certain things. Like I wish I would have took school a little bit more serious.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I would have took.
Shit, them stats.
That's tonight.
Them stats was.
My bad, y'all. Like, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
hold
they
on.
won already. Game is over.
The game on. My bad, bro.
The
But
game is
that
over.
stat was hideous.
Yeah.
SGA. 25 points on 24 shots.
Kobe numbers.
But yeah, man. But what you say, Joe?
I said them Kobe numbers. What you talking about?
Yeah. What you saying?
Yeah, I was saying taking stuff as more. Like, serious.
Multitasking, guys.
I wish I would have took like school more serious. I wish I would have took sports a little bit more serious. Shit.
No, for real.
I wish I would have just went about things a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Ooh.
With less havoc and shit. Like less
Hell
bullshit, I guess.
He did go straight up. What the fuck? How is that a foul on him?
And shit. All that shit. Like, I just look back on it like, bro, shit was not. All that time I'm in trouble, I could be enjoying this shit. The little time I do got before you. Because once you graduate, brother, put like this, if you still in high school, whatever, once you graduate, nigga, it's get real. Unless your family rich and you got you set up and shit, it's gonna get real. I don't give a damn if you a smart kid. You could be the smartest in the world. It's still life gonna life for you, bro. Life is gonna life. It's life for rich niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know.
Yep.
Once you graduate, they no longer give a damn about you in terms of when you in school and you miss a few days and they calling home. They trying to see where you at. When you graduate, they don't give a fuck about the hell you doing.
What?
But yeah, so we're gonna go into the first segment on black knowledge in our community.
Shit, that's a tough one.
Yeah, this is a very tough
yeah,
one.
that's
Shit, we putting truth before the solution.
I'm
So,
gonna say,
we're gonna keep it real. Now we're not gonna highlight we're not gonna forget about our good that we got going on. See, we had hella growth. We got more black millionaires than ever. Look at my cousin. He came up from the shits of North Little Rock with roaches in our fucking in his room. And he telling me to go back to sleep. Like, nigga, you don't see three roaches on the roach. Like, fuck no, nigga.
roaches,
Like,
nigga?
I can't go to sleep with this shit. I didn't grow up with that. I mean, I had roaches and shit. Like, they was every now. His shit, cause he stayed around in the hood. In the hood, like, it's more roaches there. Like, cause it's more nasty people. It's more people living closer. Like,
less what you call it? Less maintenance and
yeah,
shit.
less maintenance on to keep the pests away and shit. This nigga, man.
Ain't gonna lie, that nigga unreal though.
Mm-hmm.
The shit he just did was unreal.
But yeah, we got more millionaires than ever. We see athletes and creators thriving, but the gap there is still massive between those people doing that and just the people that's just regulars, like our regular workers, the people that's consuming all of this stuff from the athletes and creators. Now, first quick fact I'm gonna hit y'all with is the median household wealth. And we're just gonna use black and white because I mean that's they're probably the two biggest groups in America right
now.
Yeah,
yeah.
So black and white.
Obviously, it's more groups in America. Not
Yeah,
saying we
it's
run
more
the
groups,
country,
but we just saying like by population base, like I'm pretty sure the two
statistically, I think we're I think
we should be second. Like it definitely should be white people because they're majority, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, and I think it's black people right behind them, but could be Hispanic close behind too. But black median household. This is 2022 stats, Federal Reserve. So this is from the government. Black median household wealth, 24,000
a year.
Yeah, median household wealth a year, 24,000. White households, 188,000.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a fact.
This is a fact. Federal Reserve.
24. So average for us is 24. Average for them is 188 buckaroos. What do you think they should do in the community to change that, bro? Like, I think they should have like more opportunities for the kids. I think it starts with the youth. I ain't gonna lie.
It starts with parenting.
Think so?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie.
Parenting
How the youth gonna get better if the kids just going back home to a bad
a broken home or some shit. Bad parenting.
It started with that home. Like, that's one thing I say about my parents, man. It was times I hated them. I was mad at them. I ain't gonna say hated them, but it was times I was mad at them.
Thought you hated them and shit.
Yeah, just thought it was just little kid behavior, nigga. You know, like tantrum, like. But they really put me on the right path.
No, for real. Like, I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for my ass whoopings.
Yeah.
To be real with you. And I had them. I had very gruesome ass whoopings.
Okay.
But it was worth it. I'm gonna be real with you. Because I feel like it installed that, like, damn, if I do this, I'm gonna get in trouble. Some kids don't know that their actions got consequences. They ain't like, they just go out there and do the shit, that's it. You know what I'm saying? They think they don't get nothing, you know, nothing. That's just that.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if you a young man and you ain't had a whooping in your life, you really ain't experienced no real life.
Unless you're a good kid and, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't get it for this. Niggas out there who ain't got no whoopings because they ain't
some niggas that ain't got no whooping, but like, bro, like, getting a whooping really install like a different type of feeling.
Yeah, it's a consequence, bro. Like, you
know
do something bad. This is
when you know if you do something bad in the morning, what you thinking about all the way until you get home?
You know, damn.
Boy,
I know I got that ass waiting on me at home.
That's just installing discipline in the kid. Like people trying to take that away. I understand, like abusing a kid. Like, yeah, we don't want to abuse a kid.
Your mom ever tell you that?
Get your ass. What?
Your folks ever tell you that? Like, y'all safe now? Back in the day,
yeah,
y'all got
parents should tell me,
CPS and shit.
We in here with a brick or some shit, nigga.
I believe that wholeheartedly, though. I honestly believe that. I feel like you got pause.
I know, because my grandpa was in the military, alcoholic, like, he was alcoholic, bad.
It was real structured.
Yeah, no, he was...
Shit was real structured.
I'm talking about people in my family got AIDS.
Everybody in line from your mama.
She got a tooth knocked out of her.
Huh? Oh, that's her dad? That was your mom, dad? Mm-hmm. So your grandpa and your mom, sorry.
Boy, grandpa, he put hands on grandma before, like, but it's back in the day.
Yeah, this back in the day though. So things like that, that's enough. I'm glad you said that. Like, pregnancy with like 16-year-olds and 16-year-olds getting married to like 30-year-olds, like that was a thing, bro. Like that was. Now it's weird and sick and shit. Back then, that shit was like normal. They get, like my papa. Damn, I don't know if this make my papa a perv or not. I hope not. So, but my papa was. I can't even tell you the exact age, but he was so much more older, and my grandma was so much more younger, type shit. Like, but it was normal back then. It wasn't no weird shit. I call it weird, but that's just us in this new age, you know, day and age.
It probably. Now I don't think about it. It probably was weird to some people back then.
No, my mom said back then.
Think about it. Like, it's shit now, like, that it might be weird to us, but like we don't really talk about it. Like, it ain't a big talking point.
What you think is weird? Like, what's your range? Like 5 years? Like, what's, you know what I'm saying? What's the okay? What's, you know, you pushing that nigga and now use this all out person?
I really don't want to jump into this because
you can't really talk about that because you got 40-year-old. You can have a 40-year-old woman and she could look like she's 26, 27.
What you mean? And like,
bro, it's 40-year-old women walking around here
that look young.
That look younger than 30-year-old women.
No, I'm saying what's okay. Put like this: what's the highest you date, and what's the lowest you date?
I can't pick a specific number. Plus,
dating her smacking.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what you mean? What's the difference?
Like the buns.
can't say nothing different. It's not nothing different in it. That's all I say.
That's what I'm saying. If you dating,
Cause if
you gonna eventually smack her, and if you, I guess
No,
you smack her,
bro,
you ain't
like
dating
niggas be
her.
smacking
Yeah.
her and just,
I guess you right there, and shit. I don't know. Probably like 20.
So
I'm
just
older.
like-
I'm older.
Just
I've
like
always
TV,
been older.
just like
than y'all.
TV said. He said, why would I go to this place with you? Like,
Yeah, you right.
TV said, I'm just trying to smack. Like,
shit. Wait, we don't know about new TV.
Who?
New TV.
Oh, Tyler?
we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah,
Wait,
No, actually, I looked up with Tyler. Tyler, know, you know. Go ahead, though.
let's continue, bro. Let's talk about Black America. Shit, we still fighting battles from the past, but shit, we gotta do is keep showing up. Shit, key talking points. This is where we're gonna go. So where we are now, and this is an honest status report. Where we are now. Median black household wealth. Oh, median. By the way, that 24,000 was like middle.
Oh, so that wasn't like
That one like
exact. Like that.
yeah, that one like.
But still, that's hella low compared to one.
Yeah, that's like
to anything.
That's like the average median,
100,000.
like from like the most poor.
Yeah, to the,
It's close. It's close as hell.
yeah,
to
it's
zero,
close
ain't it?
though. It's close to zero. It's close to zero than
nigga.
100. Shit.
But the median black household wealth is 1/10 of that of a white household. Black unemployment remains consistently higher, usually about 2 times higher than white unemployment.
That's got to do with the unemployment shit that people try to collect. You think? I said, you think that got something to do with the unemployment checks and shit that people try to collect? You know, people. Some people purposely get fired so they can collect it.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like with this, it's in the note. It's multiple moving parts to all this shit. Like, it's multiple moving parts to all our problems. Really, like there's no one solution fix all for any one problem.
Because
Like,
you probably fix one problem with that solution.
yeah,
but
it's
then you
still
got,
more shit
you know
to
what I'm
fix
saying?
just to fix this one solution. Like it's about, let's just say it's 5 things just to fix one solution. It ain't, oh, we need to do this. It's gonna take care of it. Nah, it ain't that. So that's the economic side of it. Now the education side of it, black students are more likely to attend underfunded schools. You know that the college degree gap.
Wait, what you mean in the college world, schools, like?
No, more like high schools. Cause you
What
know,
do you,
like
what do you
more
consider
black schools.
underfunded high school?
What would I consider underfunded high school?
Shit, like how McClellan was?
Yeah, like Little Rock School District.
Yeah.
Like that's a great
As a
example.
whole, yeah.
But
Like the lower tier schools, I guess.
But like even the school I work at, like I wouldn't even. Yeah, we underfunded. Yeah, we're definitely underfunded. It's the school I work at, cause yeah, I ain't gonna lie, them niggas like behind like 20 years on technology,
damn.
bro.
10 is pushing, 20 is insane.
Nah, yeah.
Shit, 10 is pushing.
Yeah, they like
They probably
if it
overgrown.
was some like if we was to get hacked, they not covering a lot of shit for us. Like they told us that.
Damn,
So
at least they told you up front, nigga.
Yeah.
Schools still be using smart boards.
Yeah, we got them bitches, and them bitches from, like I'm saying, 20 years old. That's one of the 20 years old shit I'm talking about. Like, I'm talking about, like, I remember them hoes when I was
Yeah, I remember smart boards and hang
Like, the same, I'm talking, nigga, it's the same
It's
one.
the same one, though?
Same ones, bro.
Damn. I used to want to go up to the board and shit. Fuck with it.
Them bitches the same ones I remember from
they
elementary.
just brought
I
back
said,
some-
bro, I said, this is insane. I said, these probably from my elementary school.
They probably, what's that one shit she used to do?
the little, the little,
Document camera? Yep, they got through on my mom.
Damn, bro, that's nostalgic.
Nah, no count. So, I mean, obviously we got the college degree gap, but like I said, if you're gonna go to college, I feel like your goal in college should be either, if it ain't health field, it should be finances or business. Or
some shit that's teaching you about some shit that you can use
Yeah.
in life for real.
yeah, or I would say only go to college for like theoretical practice. Like, if you going to college to be a motherfucking criminology or some shit, you bullshit, bro.
They damn near wasting your time.
Yeah, damn near wasting your time, bro.
Unless you finna just go full fledged. I'm talking about you got you a plan mapped out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit.
like,
Because some people just be picking majors, gang, and just picking them.
Yeah.
And just shit. Go with the motions. Don't even really want to do that major.
That was my whole thing of changing my major, because I was gonna be a physical therapy at first. Because like UCA got the best physical therapy school. It's usually in the top 10 in the nation. Like that's crazy. UCA got the top.
Damn. So you changed it mid? What's the name? Like,
I changed it when we came from Champion. When we transferred.
Okay.
Because I was seeing a lot of stuff, and then I was hearing a lot of stuff too from other people. That was like, it's like that COVID time. Like I'm telling you, like a lot of shit going digital. Like people saying do this and that. I'm like, but I really took a risk for real. Because I didn't know how to code. I didn't know how to do anything. Like all I had was an interest for computer. I know how to like do like tricky shit, little gadgets and shit on the computer, but like I didn't know how to I didn't know what the fuck I was really doing.
You know now
like,
though?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's the good
now.
parts of the whole college shit for me.
But like,
is if you actually learn some shit that you can actually use, and like he didn't know it then, now he know. Like that's some W shit when it comes to college.
Yeah, that's why, like I'm saying, I took a risk. Like I could have easily failed that shit. Like I know plenty of people that failed that shit. I got lucky. I mean, because there was a lot of shit that I feel like I wasn't grasping, but shit, I passed.
That shit was hard. Like, would you think? I mean, call it hard?
Yeah, it depends. I like everybody different too. That's another thing. Everybody learn different and shit like that.
Because when I went to, matter of fact, I did go to college. I went to college for a year, and it wasn't even shit. You might as well not even say it was college. It was like online at ASU BB or some shit like that.
I really don't want to tell people it's hard, because I feel like more people should get into it.
Yeah. Because
that's where shit going.
Yeah. Especially the field you were directing in.
No,
trying to
real.
go in and shit. That's real knowledgeable shit, especially in this day and age with everything going on. Like cybersecurity, that's some shit niggas need to know. Like,
and
you need to know where your password. You know what I'm saying? You need to know.
Yeah, and talking and going back to what we were talking about earlier, like you talking about we got a lot of shit going on right now, like with the Iran shit. They saying like, why this shit going on right now? Like, right now, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, somebody's probably trying to like hack into one of our power grids.
Mm-hmm.
Like they said, like after we bombed them, they said there was gonna be a bunch of cyber attacks coming on U.S. soil, trying to like knock shit off the power grid, trying to turn the lights on, all type of shit. Like,
wait, so what? Do you know what a sleeper cell is?
Yeah.
What's a sleeper cell?
Oh my god,
look,
bro!
Let me show you this.
You hitting every point I want to hit right now.
On me, I seen this today because you just said you saying that like the power grid and shit. I didn't know what a sleeper cell was.
Basically, it's like people in the country that's like they work for another country and they basically here
Damn, it's like some undercover.
Yeah, they basically
just
here just living another personality until it's time to wake up. And shit.
Do some destruction, nigga.
Yeah. Provide violence within.
Wait.
That's another thing.
They're basically
we gonna get to that on the bro. Let's get off segment 1 film. Let's talk about this. So. But let's get to the what's holding us back. What's holding us back? Now, I want y'all to go first. What y'all think? Let's get 1 to 2, 3 points. What you think holding us back
from achieving our goals or something?
Yeah, like, all right, let's go. Give me 2 internally, and then give me like 2 like system.
Yeah, like out of my control type thing. 2 internally. I'm gonna let you go, bro.
No, you go first.
2 internally for me is number 1, procrastination. That's number 1. Procrastination, bro. 2, being, let me see, what I would say, afraid or something. I ain't gonna say, afraid of what a motherfucker think or something. Like, holding back on certain videos because I'm like, somebody don't think that. Like, I need to just stop giving a fuck what the next person think. So that'd be my top 2 internally.
Yeah.
Now, 2 systematically, somebody can't control. I say that I live in Arkansas. Obviously, people say you can't do it in Arkansas, but I want to be the first to do it in Arkansas. I'm talking about while living in Arkansas. I'm not taking no credit from other content creators, but many have moved on. I want to be the first to do it here. But like I said, living in Arkansas is systematically one of the reasons why I can't really achieve much right now. But that's my. Oh, you said 2 of them, and the other one, shit. I just think being black sometimes. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, really, no, that's real.
For real shit, being African American some damn time, I feel like I lose a couple opportunities sometimes.
Yeah. No, that's actually real. It's happening.
It's companies who really don't want to hire, black people.
It's proven.
It sound bad, but
you got something to add?
Internally, I would say, it's kind of like what Braylon said. I would kind of say like just going about things how I want to go about it at the end of the day, like how I want to wear certain shit, like how I want certain like tattoos and shit. Like I would say that's an internally like factor that kind of fuck things up. I said, but then I'll also say like me procrastinating, or another one, and then systematically. Honestly, I wouldn't know.
Okay, well, shit, we can get into
I don't
it.
know.
right, because it's like
Systematically is a hard one because, like, you gotta think about it. Like, most black people don't think like, what we trying to think? Fuck the system.
Right,
So
basically,
we don't really think like how the system holding you back because we already. For our first thought is fuck it. Like,
facts. That's so crazy. That is so true. They're like that is. You can walk up on any. You can go to the hood nigga, ask a hood nigga like, what you think about this nigga? Fuck today. I said, fuck the system.
I would
fuck
say
this
systematically this. I would say systematically this. People probably most of the time, like if a random person see me, he'll probably think like I'm automatically just from the hood, just off how I look. But in reality,
off stats.
Yeah, just how I look. Just because I got longer hair, I got tattoos, but I'm from Benton, Arkansas. And if you're in Arkansas, you know where Benton at. Like I'm from Benton, so.
like it's like you are being portrayed as this.
I'm portrayed as something I'm
but you're not even that.
But that's
like,
why I
like,
also
damn,
say.
like,
That's why I say internally, like it's also me because I choose to like do things how I do go about them, like with my hair, like the tattoos and shit. Like it's also.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. You saying more like if I didn't do these things, maybe you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
okay, I see.
if I had some 360s, nigga, and I was walking around with a suit every day.
Suit and tie, yeah.
You see me, you would think like, okay, yeah. He got
But look though, it be people suit and tie crazy than a motherfucker. I'm
Yeah.
talking about crazy. I'm talking about lunatics.
Yeah, and another thing, it's like, why should black culture have to follow?
Yeah, a certain standard
Or-
to be accepted or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
to be accepted.
you know.
And that's another thing I was gonna say about racism. Like, that's one thing that, like, that type of racism is bad to us.
Yeah.
But think about it. Think about it here. Usually, like he said, you see him, you see any type of black person. What's most likely being thought?
Like any money from the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
YN. Let's say that.
Now
YN.
let me take here. If you see a group full of Jewish people, what you think?
they get money.
Damn.
They got trust funds.
Damn, you
They
got
got
me.
owners.
'Cause I don't think
they probably own the
every
bank
Jew
right
I
here.
see, I'm like, yeah, they own some shit.
They own some shit.
And they could be, no offense, they could be the brokest motherfucker you ever been in your life. Don't even know it. That's just off what your first judgment. What you say, judging a book by its cover type shit. I feel like that's happened to us black people a lot.
No cap.
What you think when you see a Mexican pull out cash out of his wallet? What you think he did? Construction.
And you automatically think other things, which, but
And this is why I go into why I think we take racism way too far, because we're uniquely all different. We're uniquely this goes back to black education. We're uniquely put down.
right, to the point to where it's like,
This is the way we are, so it's like, how can you racism? Like, this is the way we are, the way we dress, the way y'all steal our culture,
it's
use it for value. So it's like, how can this really racism? To me, racism is it's nothing that can be taken away from nobody. Because I will never be like a white person. I will never be like a Hispanic. I will never be like an Asian. I'll never be like a Middle Eastern. We're all different. That's what racism is. Racism is just there are different races and their differences, their strengths and weaknesses, everything. That's all racism is. Now, where I get into it's too far, discrimination.
Yeah, and then the
That's
derogatory
too far.
remarks toward
the
person,
racism. Yes.
or whatever the case may be. Let me ask you this though. Let me ask y'all this, or not even ask you this. Let me say this. I feel like our generation, not even say our generation, our culture, you know, as black people or African American people, I feel like we accepted. I haven't, but I feel like, you know, as a minority of us, accepted our fate. Like they accepted, like we're you know, I accept it. Fuck it. Like we're not gonna be nothing. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't be this person. I can't be rich. I can't accomplish my goals. I'm black. Like they ain't letting us do that. They don't like shit like that. But you can. You literally can. It's
and I actually
applying yourself, bro.
I posted a video like that on Instagram today. Like he said basically like, bro, we're in America, bro. This is the literally only country you can be any fucking race you want, and you can still build something out of it.
And be
who you.
Whatever your goal. If your goal is being rich, you can be the richest person if you want to. That's just about
you want to be a crazy fucking lunatic conspiracy theorist. You can
do
be
that. Freely.
You dealt your cards, bro.
But I got so internally. Let me start here. Let's get through this. What's holding us back? Like Braylon just said, mental programming. Decades of conditioning to feel second class, below people, or to compete with each other instead of collaborating.
Facts. You don't see many black people collaborate,
bro. Most black people, they see somebody getting more money, shit like that.
It's hate. They want to kill them.
It's like I say, it's multiple parts. The person on top want to be assholes to the people below them, and the people below them, they jealous and they want to undermine them because they want that too.
Yeah.
So it's like it's both. It's moving, but it's two streets to this. Next we got crab in a barrel. Same thing like I was just talking about. What two crabs gonna do in a barrel? They gonna fight each other. Sometimes we tear each other down instead of building each other up. Two crabs wanting to get out of a barrel, they could if they work together.
So what you saying is, like, you don't think, well, you ain't gotta say it. We all know that our not generation. I keep want to say generation. Our culture don't like working with each other.
We kind of just push the hate on each other. Yeah. We push to make clicks. We push to do a lot of shit.
Higher up ain't gotta do much, honestly.
Yeah, like
just supplies with the guns and drugs.
Yeah,
we'll do the rest.
I ain't gonna lie. That's another thing I was gonna get into. Like once we get into the segment 2, basically like everything they put on minorities and really blacks is to control us. All the rich want to do is control us. If you can control people, you have unlimited amounts of power. You can control resources. You can control what you give people. All types.
Control what they eat, drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Control how they think.
Like Korea, bro. That's what North Korea is. They control what they watch, what they, everything, top to bottom. Men can't even wear leather jackets there.
I think the same thing going on with Iran too. I think they really bred their people to think like really back to America on some shit like.
I bet you. I'm glad you said. I bet you. Say I walk over there. Go over there. A citizen may want to behead me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the citizens even hate Americans.
But yeah,
that's how their war shit goes.
Next we got short-termism.
Short-termism?
Chasing quick validation. Social media clout, fast money. Y'all know about that. That's big in the black community. Drugs, money, sex, all type of shit. We trying to get to that shit fast. It's still going?
Yes.
We trying to get to that shit fast because shit, our family ain't never had it. We trying to show it off that we didn't got it. And then we done got it faster than the person next to us. Shit. We value that over long-term legacy. Long-term take too fucking long. We ain't never had shit. We know we don't live here long enough. Shit. We know shit, it ain't really no black people out here money. So shit, the first thing to do, shit, we want to show off we got that money.
Facts. Because it's like, I waited so... That reminds me, it's like, bro, I think us as people, bro, we get to this point like, damn, we get to watching the next nigga's success, and it's like, it's degrading what the hell you're building and what you doing, you know what I'm saying? You like, damn, how did they, bro, I can do that. Like, fuck though, bro. You watching too much of that.
I would say though,
you watching another black man succeed while you down low, he not helping the other. You see that this black man not helping other black people, but you might go to work, see this white man, he helping
he helping all his homies and shit, yeah.
So you like, damn, like, so I need to be like, I need to treat my black people like how he treat them when I get my money. So it's like
crazy.
Like I say, it's multiple moving parts to this, bro. Like It's never
It's a never-ending cycle.
Never ending. That's what they created.
Think that shit breakable?
Yeah, that's what we trying to do, ain't we? I think it's breakable. If
I
I didn't think it was
breakable.
breakable, I wouldn't be trying. I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
just a
I
matter
wouldn't
of
put my effort towards no bullshit.
effort, bro.
Like, I think that a lot of it goes with you just need to. You need some people that's stepping up, saying what some people thinking. Once you get some people that's already thinking it to actually start saying it,
it's like, well, shit. Since he's saying it, I feel
the
good. I can
dominoes,
say it
the
now.
dominoes start falling.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I feel good enough. He's coming out. Hey, I feel bold now. I'm not doing it. So
I see that a lot with the Trump shit. Like, you see a lot of black people coming out saying like, "Oh, this nigga Trump was the line." Like, okay,
yeah, a lot of people regretting and shit, regretting votes or this and that.
Jump on this side, like,
yeah.
That's another thing that the rich don't want. They don't want minorities starting to get educated.
Yeah, they do not want us educated.
Like, I go back, bro. Black history, I think they burned that shit.
Yo, boy.
It's some shit that.
Did you know they don't teach you?
It's a lot of successful black people that we don't know about, bro. Like, I was reading about something, bro. It's like this black nigga. He moved from Hades to New York, and he became like a rich, wealthy black man. Cause he started off like he was selling fake coins in like Hades. Cause I guess like they was going through like a
depression,
like a depression or something like that. And that's how he got a lot of money to move to New York. And then I think when he was in New York, I don't know what he did, but he had got like super wealthy. They were saying, and then like they said he was wealthier than a lot of people. What's his name? I don't even know, bro, but it was like in the 1840s though.
I can search it up. I'll probably put it on the screen so y'all can go back and do your own research on it. It was 1840s.
It was dead ass in the 1840s.
You were definitely in a rabbit hole, for sure. You went down a rabbit hole. You know what a rabbit hole is? They like when you just get to research and shit over and over and over.
Yeah, 1840 black man, boy. How the fuck he got rich in New York?
He was from Hades though. He got money from Hades first, then moved to New York. And I guess he
must have some power and influence, boy, because that's the time to be black.
Yeah, I'm finna say,
in New York, boy.
You sure it was 1800s or was it early 1900s?
1840s.
Oh, 1840s.
1840s.
That's
oh, nigga, they say he had slaves too though.
Okay.
No.
Okay, now we're getting into
They said he had slaves.
I see now.
They said he
that's
had
what
slaves.
I'm saying. Yeah,
like I said, I'm gonna put him on the screen for y'all to do y'all research.
Yeah,
they said he had slaves. Like he had slaves.
He had to have some power.
Yeah, he had some power. like I was sorry, he had to have some type of nigga to go to be free in New York.
That go back to what I'm trying to say. Like, black people, like, you get shit like this was a black man in New York that was white as shit.
Bang.
The only reason he's there because he had power and influence. What black people don't have now, we don't own shit. So we can't get into these type of rooms like the New York he was in.
Because we haven't to get into them. Shit, it's not made for us to get into.
We don't have no ownership or nothing, bro. It's not nothing that like we can bring to the table. And
we definitely need our names on more shit, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of, you know, our kind, we need to have more to our name. We're too busy paying rent to the. You know, to the higher, I can't say to the white man, but to the higher.
They want us paying rent. They don't want us owning shit. They don't want us owning shit at all. Because it's like, you getting a house, that's the start of building generational wealth.
Type shit.
Once you get a house, you own something.
The house you own. Not just renting a house. I'm talking about buying your own shit or building whatever the hell you want to do.
Mortgage, all that. That's the first step to creating some wealth. You got to own. You got something you own. That's one asset that everybody should strive for to own. If you never own an asset besides your car, that's one asset that everybody should own. Because that's something that if you shit go bad, then you sell this bitch.
And so then you back right, just like that. Because the house,
go back to rent for a little bit.
Yeah, it still have bread in your pocket
until you get back on your feet
and do the whole process over again for 2 times more than you did last time. Just keep damn, that's actually great. I may cut that out. Y'all may not even get that part, nigga. That may just be my next little business move.
Yeah. But no, we gonna get into like what I think needs to happen. What you think could be done to accomplish this? Yeah, we need a shitload of education. Black people, we've kind of kicked education
to the side.
Down. Like it don't fucking matter to us. It's about blowing up
in whatever profession that
whatever it
football,
is,
basketball,
social media, anything. Like it's about blowing up. Like that's all it's about.
We got black athletes right now in college playing sports ain't did a lick of work. Paying niggas doing their work, but don't like they're not really gaining any knowledge. Is what I'm saying, other than just playing this sport. Because you can I hope nobody break their leg or nothing, but a nigga can break their leg and your career is done.
That go into a
you ain't
deeper,
got nothing to fall back on.
That go into a deeper conspiracy. I sort of gathered is that they wanted money added into college, so more black people want to go to college, so like they can
Profit
control
more money. Yeah, I see. And then because if they're paying you your contract, basically they ain't controlling you, but they got some type of authority over.
We want this nigga playing basketball. We don't want him doing what we doing, trying to educate people. We don't want that.
And get a blue collar job or
we want this black man going.
Job.
We want him going to buy him a Hellcat, not shitting on the other black people. All type. We don't want him. We don't want him trying to actually do something that could change his community's life. Basically.
But they know how to like.
We don't care about him changing his life. Like. He probably not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, like, I'm cool. But if he gets to, inspiring others and that's when we gotta nip it in.
They just know black people just want the fun shit. Like Texas had like 10 Lamborghinis out on the field, bro. Like for college athletes that was coming up to visit the school and stuff.
Yeah, like on some just.
What? You realize how racist it is?
And I don't even think we realize it in the moment.
Being
the prospect going to the.
And they also realize a lot of black people ain't seen Lamborghinis in real life. Like, that was probably the first niggas seeing them.
This could be you. That's what they think.
Like this could be you. You know, that's a way to buy you, basically buying you on some shit. But like I said, that brings me back to this. It's easy for them to just take that bait because people broke right now, bro.
Never had broke.
Once you talking money, some shit a nigga ain't had.
Multiple moving parts. It's always multiple moving parts to a problem.
Say sayonara, brother. He finna take that deal.
It's always multiple moving parts to these problems. What did I start out to say? We still battling problems from the past while new ones keep showing
up, man. And it's gonna keep being that way until we break that cycle up.
Yeah, we gotta break these problems. Break these problems one by one. We can't try to jump ahead, but shit, we can't keep neglecting them because new ones just keep coming.
And getting worse, honestly. The new problems is worse than the last problem.
Shit, look at our women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, where do you think that's gonna head to?
Shit, in the minute, bro. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I can't speak on that shit.
Shit, you can speak on that shit, man.
Bro, the women like.
I had some on that shit. This was my little chat GPT thing. Hold on, let me go into that. Prejudice. Political education. We need to understand how power works. We need to understand how local politics work. How black people can actually vote on shit that's being passed. Because there's so much shit that we don't ever know about that's being passed that affects our community. Because they know we don't fucking care about what's being passed.
Until it affects us directly.
Yeah.
Now we're like, man, what the hell? What are you doing here?
What
he been did that.
Right, this shit, that niggas been did that. But we need to create a new generation of like black political leaders rooted in the community that's battling for the people in the community.
So
right?
they killed most of the ones that we had. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Tupac, shit.
I'm just talking about even local leaders, like people like somebody from Little Rock, like. Really trying to battle for
I don't think we have that here, bro.
I don't know. I don't.
Of like a black man that's like just trying to do something.
I mean, I know we got like the greater, the greater helping hand and shit like that. But like I'm talking about individual.
But I really never heard of him doing this shit.
Yeah, me either.
He the mayor of what? Little Rock?
Yeah, Little Rock.
No, that's shit the mayor of Arkansas.
That's a governor.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. But next up, we got financial literacy, which is really big. Really, I'll put this over political because I mean, most black people can still like, if you know how to really take in your political education, you don't really need to learn it, so to say. You just need to know like what's actually good and what's actually bad because a lot of misinformation. Financial literacy, the biggest thing we all need. budgeting, investing, building credit, buying land, starting businesses, ownership. People in the black community need to look at doing it. Empowering black banks, black credit unions, black cooperatives.
Do we have a black bank? Is that even
It's
thing?
It was in Tulsa, like, New Greenwood and shit like that.
Okay.
But now banks really the banking problem is like people like to say. I like to say it's a Jewish problem because Jewish people own all the banks right now. Like it used to be hella different, smaller banks and shit like that, but Jewish people kind of bought them out.
They made them.
Yeah.
Made them all
Bro,
one.
I was gonna say it's crazy because like the people that selling them big ass mansions that be going for like $22 million and shit, them niggas be Jewish. Like, all them niggas.
Most of them, Jewish people at the top of like every industry. Like if you think of it,
They top of the food chain type shit.
yeah, realistic. And next we got a cultural and moral realignment. Now, black people, this is a real hard one. This is probably the hardest thing that I don't think it will really ever happen, but we need to shift from consumerism to legacy. Which all it's meaning is we need to quit being consumers so much and be more of creators and sustainers.
Bro, that's so hard. I don't think that ever changed.
I don't think that.
That's what I'm saying.
Because like the churches, like black churches, like nigga, there's certain black churches where the pastor, nigga, you'll see that nigga, he'll get a Louis Vuitton suit, like.
Okay, like
It's still like, bro, like it just still factors. All them things just factor into like
that make people think church is a scam sometimes.
Yeah.
That almost makes you think
like that one dude that was in what was that, Chicago or New York? That rich church. He had all the design.
I'm talking, he had everything.
He got caught for fraud and all type of shit.
He in jail now.
Yeah.
As we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I think about it.
See, a black man.
And it was a black man. Yeah.
He's down in his community, like
hurting his own community. You know what I'm saying? Hurting and
taking money from his own community.
Our
From
black,
his own crime.
bro, black pastors be doing a lot of crazy shit. Like I said, I think he was getting a haircut on stage. He was getting a haircut.
Mid-service?
Mid-service, he was getting a haircut. On Everything I Love, he was getting a haircut. And then he did like a he also did like a speech where he was like rapping like that Kendrick Lamar song. That Drake diss.
Bro.
But he wasn't rapping the Kendrick Lamar song.
But like it was like the same.
He was using different words, but he was on the beat. Like you see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it's all
It's just like it's not traditional as you remember, like going to church with your granny. Like shit is not the same,
Bro,
bro.
I used to go to church with my grandma Joyce, nigga. We'd be in that bitch from 9 a.m. to like 1 p.m. Nigga. Like,
No, for
she was
real.
old, nigga.
But that was real. I feel like things were realer and more genuine back then.
Next, we need to highlight people. We need to highlight the black excellence, not just entertainment. The people that's in leadership, the people that's in entrepreneurship, trying to start shit. The black people that's innovating, the people that's creating shit. Because that's been talked about a lot in history. White people taking black people's invention. We need black people that's behind these people that's just not in entertainment, that's actually doing shit that's in these places that white people are. White people not really into entertainment because black people got that shit on lock.
And that's only gonna take that. It's gonna have to be a big
White
step
people are
from
in the entertainment, but white people
black,
are the one that's
a black
running that shit.
or inventor or a black person that has that status. They have to start with him because he's up there. Already.
Then next we gotta teach our children self-worth before society defines them. We need to quit letting society define our youth. Like YNs, for example.
Yeah.
Society defining our youth. There we go right there. That's a perfect example.
Because I'm sure that name didn't come from us. I mean, I know we the ones that said a lot, but I know it didn't trickle from us.
Yeah. So, to end on this segment, we're going to end out with, in 1863, black Americans owned 0.5% of U.S. wealth. In 2024, after 160 years, we're still owned under 2%. 160 years.
No progress.
If that doesn't tell you we've been economically frozen, I don't know what does. We can't fix what we don't face, but once we see all the moving pieces from the system to the mirror, we can rebuild better than ever. And that's going to take us into segment 2. Segment 2, Shit, this gonna jump. This the little political shit. We gonna run through this quick because I really want to get to the conspiracy, so we can end this shit out. So we already at an hour. So let's get through this real quick. I don't want to get into this because this all about facts, and I ain't trying to argue with a nigga about Trump. So to expose the real reasons why Trump is demonized by elite institutions and explain how the battle is not really about left or right or Democrats or conservatives or shit like that, Democrats or Republicans, but about control over America's middle class and economic future. I'm not here to tell you to love or hate Trump, but I am here to tell you what you've been told about him is not the full story. And the truth isn't about Trump, the man, it's about what he represents. So let's go into this real quick. What Trump understands that others ignores. Trump's strategy centers on the middle class. Rebuild manufacturing in America. Support small to mid-sized businesses with tax relief. Push for energy independence with oil and natural gas. Enforce borders to protect jobs and wages. And also enforce borders so we don't get fucking invaded by sleeper cells.
Yeah.
Reduce global trade deficits that hurt U.S. production. That's why he put tariffs in place. Everybody think tariffs stupid. Tariffs has actually been great. 6 months in January, everybody was skeptical. I was skeptical, but shit, I still with him because I voted for the nigga. 6 months from now, tariff revenue is like over a fucking 500 billion or something. Some crazy shit like that. Trump's MAGA isn't just about red hats. It's actually about restoring a system where people, not just elite people, can build wealth again. Back then in the 70s and 60s, you could actually be a middle class person and be a rich.
Semi-rich, like that's
rich, like
basically like
taking
rich.
trips, like living well. You ain't living paycheck to paycheck, worrying about shit like some shit.
What's that now? Is that considered poor now?
What?
Like, is that same middle class then? Like, is that considered poor now with how different?
Middle class now is like
probably
you really need like
I don't
$150,000.
really consider a middle class and a low class nowadays, bro. It's either like I feel like
it's either
low class or you in a high class.
And that's what
basically the goal is
to
trying to re-establish that middle class.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
been,
if you have a big poor class is the class you can control because they are dependent on
you.
Literally every other class. They're dependent on the middle class and they're dependent on the wealthy elites.
You could say like, cause like, bro, like
Middle
it could be a person that's living in a middle class with a family, bro. He don't got this certain amount of money to his name because he got to take care of all these expenses, right? It could be a nigga living in like an apartment like this. He could have a good 9-to-5 job. And it's probably just him, but he probably have more money than this family
the family because.
And you can't say he in a low class because he in an apartment. You can't say that he in a middle class because they in a house. Like it don't make sense. It's just
plus
it's either low class or high class, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, but what do you mean though?
Like
one of them's renting, one of them's owning.
But still, bro, like that could be his choice though. That's what I'm saying. Like he could have a regular 9-to-5 job
because the family needs more.
The family,
okay,
the family
gotcha,
man.
Because he by himself, so it's like he could,
but he don't need it. So like, he
tighten up. Yep, no, I see that. Yep.
He's making a better financial decision in terms of
like
just
that's just financial decision.
Yeah, I guess they kind of fall in the same thing, right?
You can't say it's a high. You can't. There's no such thing as a middle class.
There is a such thing as a middle class.
I mean, it's an average. You could say average. Like this is the average life of a person. But like
search up the 70s and the 60s where everybody had top of the line cars. Middle class was, you know how cars are getting released every year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's supposed to be for the middle class. Middle class is supposed to be able to get a
new car
every year, have nice clothes on their back. Go back to the 60s and 70s, bro, when the neighborhoods and shit like this was nice. Everybody had something new, all type of shit like this. That's when America's was thriving because the middle class was huge. You had a very small amount of poor people. Most people were in that middle class.
Right, because most people was working. Most people was
working.
Actually
that's when we had everything. We had everything. We had every industry in America.
Busting.
So we're gonna go to number 2. Why is Trump attacked so hard? Globalist agenda. Hold on. If you don't know what globalists are, they're basically people, they don't have no ties to a fucking country. All they care about is money and control.
Right.
They don't have ties to a country. Globalist agenda conflicts with Trump's vision. Trump's vision, what is it? America first. Magnum, make America great again. Simple. Multinationalist corporations thrive on cheap overseas labor and global supply chains. Open borders, they keep wages low. Media conglomerates, that's basically media, the media class is bought out, funded by global advertisement and investments to push anti-national narratives. Like all the
propaganda and shit.
Propaganda. All the propaganda against Trump. You see how every time Trump comes out with something, if you just strictly watch the news, every time it comes out with Trump, you'll think like, damn, this nigga Trump.
Like, you'll think he a real deal.
Like, how the fuck is this is my president? Like,
that's why I voted for this.
Yeah, that's why they go protest, because like that's where they're getting their information from. So that's what I'm saying. You got to see both sides of it. I see both sides. I watch the news so I can see how they talking.
And then you go and do your own shit.
I go listen to the unbiased niggas that they gonna give it to you raw and unfit.
That's not with one group. Not with this. They just I'm gonna give it to you how it is type shit.
How the news is supposed to be. The news is supposed to give out information to the public. So the public can know.
Yeah, news now is just straight propaganda and scare tactics and shit. Like
central banks and elites, like I just been saying, central banks and elites prefer economic dependency, not sovereignty.
What you mean? So like
they prefer the public people to be dependent
on them,
on the elites and the central banks, basically taking loans, getting loans, credit, using credit cards,
and having to pay off those loans.
Having to pay off that shit, putting interest rates.
Because they know 9 times, well, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10. They know it's gonna be a percentage that can't pay them loans back, and we're gonna catch you on those loans.
And then they add the interest rate on there.
Yeah,
the interest rate. What you actually buying for this shit? Once you get done paying for this shit, you probably done spent the extra $500 on it just from interest rate. You really didn't know. So
you thinking you got you a deal the whole time? It was never a deal.
Yeah. Now if you paying it back on time, shit, you can dodge them interest rates. That's if you paying them back on time. But we go back into that financial.
Yeah,
that's shit we need to learn.
Shit. That's shit that they gotta know and learn. Some people don't even know they have interest rates when they go and do shit, especially if they go along without a a person.
Some people don't know what the fuck interest rates is. They don't know how they move. They don't know.
They don't know nothing on that shit.
Yeah.
APR, they don't know nothing about. They don't know nothing about none of that shit.
None of it. Trump threatens $1 trillion systems that these globalists have already built. What he's doing, what Trump is doing with this America First agenda, trying to make the middle class bigger, is threatening this $1 trillion system that these globalists have put in place, like cheap labor from China, cheap labor from illegal immigrants.
So that goes in with that ties in with the same shit like when you say cheap labor and shit, it's like the Temu shit, the Shein shit, the cheap shit, because that's cheaper.
China's so mad at America right now because we taking away some of their key industries, what they sold to us, which is our timber industry is going crazy right now. We bringing back chips. We bringing back chips to be manufactured,
made here and shit.
So we gonna have
basically going our own route with shit, and doing the shit ourselves here.
What Trump is trying to do, he's trying to bring back our strategic industries for manufacturing. He's not bringing back fucking clothes making and
Wait a minute. So does that mean that lower the prices on shit?
That's what he's trying to get to.
Ways though, man. Nevertheless, go follow my guy Jalen, man. He probably have a stream up for y'all or something soon, I'm sure.
And
it's on the screen. Everything will be on the and I got a link for that in the description below his Twitch link. Same with AJ. I got his shit in
that's
on the screen description.
We ain't get to the business part I wanted to get to, but we make
that's like I said, we gonna have to just do it
like a 30 minute. We make like 20, 30 minute, 15 minute. Really? Do something real quick on that, so people can just tune in and tune out real quick and get good info.
Next podcast y'all see of us, it'll be at the studio. It'll be at the studio. I don't know if y'all know, but four videos back, just go back 4 videos and you'll see.
I think I seen it.
Yeah, that was a bad run though. They didn't do the audio and shit right how I wanted to do the shit, but this time it'll be correctly. Be pretty good.
Tell you, bro.
But I hope you learned something in this pod, man. I hope you learned something. That was the goal, honestly. This episode was more so informational. on some shit like, cause bro, like we were saying,
Give it
there's a
something
lot
different.
of unknown information, huh?
I said, yeah, just give it something
It's a lot of unknown information out there right now. So this powers more so.
Making it easier for you to attain it from a common
Facts
voice.
without the propaganda bullshit.
Yeah, a
Just
common
straight to
voice,
you,
bro.
real.
This is straight
Normal niggas telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to not trust or no shit, you know? Because I know it's hard to trust shit right now. You don't, hell, we probably AI. You don't even know that. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest thing I just really want people to, biggest thing I want to come out solution for people is just your own thinking, your own brain.
Yeah, think for
I don't
yourself.
want you to be a sheep. I don't care if you don't want fuck with Trump, because I ain't gonna lie, more people will have more progressive mindset than me, more liberal mindset than me. I lean towards more conservative, more traditional values, more
You know what I'm saying?
shit like that.
matter.
So I ain't gonna lie, I just really want people to be able to think for themselves and know,
And not be fooled.
yeah, not
you
be
know?
fooled, bro. Like,
You can
because
be fooled.
misinformation that's on the uprising. Like he was just talking about with the AI shit. Like, misinformation is only gonna get more and more.
Facts. Because shit can hit the fan right now.
It's getting
And
bad.
motherfuckers gonna be looking towards, like, looking like, damn, what's going on? Lost. Don't know nothing about. Now, I'm talking about the grid can shut down right this second. Niggas gonna be lost.
Niggas ain't
confused.
gonna know what the fuck to do.
Ain't gonna know what to do. Won't know what's going on. Don't know a lick about nothing. Nothing.
But
That's what you mean by sheep.
That's what the
Being a
elites
sheep.
want.
And now you're depending on the government to come save you and shit like that's what
That's
we
what the
want
elites
to
want, bro.
avoid.
They want you uneducated on what the fuck's going on to cause chaos for you to depend on them. That's all they want.
But yeah, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.